Hey, what's up? It is your girl, Miss T. Thank you for stopping by. As always, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. And if you're new, hit that subscription button and let's tap in. So today I want to talk about a topic that a lot of people may say it's taboo. But to me, it's not taboo because it's real. And the best way to provide people with the knowledge to take care of themselves is to give them the real story. So on this topic, I want, all the aunties, the uncles, the grandmas, or whomever, moms, dads, share this with your daughters because, and you know what? Share it with your sons too. But share this with the younger generation. And it's not only for the younger generation because a lot of older people have been affected by this as well. So today I want to talk about soul ties. Yes, I want to talk about soul ties because soul ties are real. And what I think people need to do, especially the younger people, I think they need to be more conscious of who they're having sex with and why they're having sex. And yes, I say this is a taboo, quote unquote, topic because a lot of people don't want to believe that their 21-year-old, 22, 23, whatever, is having sex. And preferably, I hope they aren't. But you have to be real. So you have to give them, the correct equipment to go out there and fight these wars. So with the soul ties, like I said, they need to learn to be more conscious of who they're having sex with and why they're having sex with these people. Because when you end up having sex, what's happening is you're transferring energies, okay? Your energy is going on to that person's energy is going on to you. And people like to say and call it catching feelings, but sometimes you're catching more than feelings because you meet this person, you create some type of bond, you share some type of energy that allows you to get to a point of having sex. So you've already created you've already combined your energy at that point. And understand that soul ties aren't only created through sex, but that I believe, and I'm no professional here, but I believe sex is the number one way to catch a soul tie. You can also catch that energy by just kissing a person because again, you're exchanging energies. You're exchanging a vibe. So you have to think about that too. And another way, you think about when you listen to a song and there's a song that you don't like the song. The first time you hear it, it's like, yo, that song is whack. But if they keep playing that song and they keep playing that song, what happens to you is you end up later on singing the song. Like I find myself singing Baby Shark all the time and I have no reason to sing that song, but I hear it all the time. So that's something, that energy has been placed on me. So it's the same thing with a soul tie. Energies are placed on you and you don't even recognize that they're placed on you. And I need these young ladies to understand one more thing. When you're having intercourse and you're having sex with these young men, you have to understand that anytime you allow a man to penetrate you or get into you, he's leaving his DNA with you. So whatever he has going on, you two now may have it going on. And that's why, you talk about sexually transmitted diseases and things of that nature. You have to put soul ties right in there because you have a chance of catching that through the energy, through the DNA. And young men too, you're swapping saliva. I hate to say it like that, but that's exactly what's happening. So her DNA is in you as well. So like, again, people say, oh, I'm catching feelings and this and that and the third. It might be a little bit more than feelings. It might be. And I'm going to give you an example on how to know if you have a soul tie. This is something small, but it's prevalent to the conversation. So let's say if you're very high energetic, right? and you're always happy and you're always in a great mood, and you're always laughing and joking, and the person that you've been having sex with, or you've created some type of bond with, they're a somber person. They're really quiet, down, not fun at all, always depressed or sad or complaining. What happens is you pick up that language, you pick up that energy, and you find yourself acting like that person. And you don't even realize that you're no longer bubbly, you're no longer happy, you're no longer energetic. Because you've picked up so much of that person's energy, it's been transmitted into you. Now, again, I keep telling you, I am not an expert on the topic, but I've seen it happen so many times, and I know that it's real. And again, you don't want to believe that your precious son or daughter is having sex or, spending quality time with another person. Even if, energy could be transmitted through the phone. It could be transmitted through, just seeing somebody in school or on a regular basis. It's so incredible how this energy is transmitted. And another way of knowing is spiritually. Your spirit doesn't feel good. Your spirit is not sitting right with your spirit. Whatever's happening with this person, you like being with them for certain reasons. And sometimes people just like the sex. They enjoy the sex. And as soon as the sex is over, they're ready to separate until it's time to have sex again. But your spirit isn't feeling right. Your spirit is tapping you on your shoulder and it's like, what's good? That's another way of you knowing that it's more than a relationship. It's a soul tie, because if it's a relationship and everything is good, you won't feel bad about it. You won't feel weird. You won't feel weirded out about what's going on between you and this person. You won't be questioning why. You know that you and this person's personalities are different, but yet you still attracted to one another. And they always say opposites attract, but you have to be really careful with that too. Because I'm not talking about just opposites attracting. I'm talking about you have nothing in common. No common goals, no common activities, no common lifestyles. Or you found out that you don't have as many as is required for a relationship. So spiritually, you're off balance. And, you want to think about how do you break a soul tie? Because that's important too. Breaking soul ties are difficult. It's just like being addicted to any type of drug or caffeine or sugar or anything like that. It's difficult because your body, your mind, your soul, everything about you craves this energy from this person. But again, this energy is no good for you. So you have to mentally prepare yourself to break the soul tie, because it has to be something that you want to do. So you mentally have to sit back and understand within yourself that this is no good for you, and understand why it's no good for you, and make a plan on what are you going to do to break it. So like I said, I'm a spiritual person. Not religious. I'm a very spiritual person. And I believe in tapping in. You know what I mean? I believe in tapping in real heavy, like, excluding yourself and going MIA so that you can get right with your higher self. So I would suggest, tapping into your higher self and understand that we all have a higher power within us. And if you believe it enough, you will connect with your higher power. And anything can be achieved through your higher power. But you have to be willing to go there. You have to be willing to go there. So again, tap into your higher self. Meditate on it. Pray on it. Fast on it. Whatever you have to do to break that soul tie, you need to do that. And then I also would suggest, after you meditate, I would take a cleansing bath, a cleansing shower. This is for men. This is for women, whoever. And I would just rid myself of everything that is currently in my body. And I would do that for a couple of weeks until I'm no longer thinking about the person, to I'm able to ignore their phone calls, ignore their texts, and hear their name and not flinch. So yeah, this soul tie is real. It's real. So again, I'm asking you guys, share this video with your nieces, your nephews, your grandkids, your daughters, or whatever, so that they can understand sex is not just climbing in the bed and being with someone. There's so much that comes with sex. It brings on, you have to have these emotions to get that far. But once you engage in sex, it brings on more feelings that you weren't even ready for, that you weren't even prepared for. So yeah, share this video. Look it up. I want you to do the research. Have them do the research for themselves. Show it to them. Let them know what it really is, because I'm not a professional. I don't know it all. So yeah, that is it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Woo!